Hello, welcome to this vlog, this home diaries. So as you can tell by the title, we have a cat now, and that happened a lot sooner than I expected it to happen. She's right behind us. Her name is Winnie. We'll just give y'all some background about her and how it's been with her. So first I wanted to bring Chris into the video and ask him, how do you feel now about having a cat?
I love her, even if she's insane. It's everything I've wanted. She's super cute and super cuddly sometimes.
It's our first time like both having a cat indoors. So I was not really expecting her to be so crazy. I didn't know kittens were crazy like this. Like this morning, she woke me up at 1:30 and started to try and play with me. And that's why I have eye bags or like dark circles. But I'm an early person anyway, so yeah, 1:30 is fine.
Yeah, when Theo was a puppy, he was crazy, but he also he wasn't able to jump super high places. And so she is just on another level of crazy.
It's a new experience for us, but it is going pretty well, all things considered. Like one of my main worries was how she would be with the plants, but she really doesn't like eat the plants. She maybe knocks them over or like scratches at them, but she never eats them. And she really likes dirt, but the moss top dressing that I have on most of my plants kind of deters her from sleeping on it, and she doesn't like get dirt everywhere. In our Q&A that we did, I was like, yeah, I have super bad allergies. I get itchy eyes, itchy skin, which I do typically with cats, but she's being fed a diet that reduces her allergens, and it honestly helps me so much. Like I don't have any reaction to her, which is crazy. Like I can pet her and then I can like touch my face or touch my eyes and I get no reaction whatsoever.
And I thought that I was the one that was less allergic, but I'm having more allergies. But it's gotten a lot better since I started taking 12-hour allergy meds, and then we got air purifiers and then started vacuuming a lot more.
Another worry that we had about getting a cat was how the cat would be with Theo. Like how, like would Theo like the cat? Would the cat like Theo? Theo's so only child. Like he gets jealous really easily, especially from other dogs. Like if Chris had another dog on his lap right now, Theo would like make the other dog move and then sit in the lap. Or he's really possessive with toys. So I was worried that would happen with the cat. But I think because cats and dogs are so different, like what Theo wants isn't necessarily what the cat wants.
Yeah, like she doesn't want to sit on our laps all the time, so Theo doesn't really have an issue with her, and she also won't try and steal his toys. So he doesn't have too much of an issue with her being around him while he's playing with his toys.
The only issue I feel like that we're running into is that she'll wake up really early and want to play with him. So Theo likes to sleep under the covers, so she'll like pounce on him from outside the covers, and Theo's like, what the heck? And he goes out of the blanket and he just like stares at her and he tries to go back to sleep, and then she'll pounce on him again. And then we're working that out, but I feel like that's honestly like the only issue that we're having.
Yeah, and I think that'll become a lot better as she gets older, and then she'll mellow out a lot, and then her and Theo will be on the same mellow wavelength.
Yeah, except right now it's so nice because they're playing together and they're like the same size. But before she was actually a little bit smaller than Theo, and now she's getting a little bit bigger.
Yeah,
she's
growing fast,
able to like overpower him. Oh, I didn't explain like how we got her. So my little brother's girlfriend's friend found her on the street of our hometown. My little brother asked if we wanted her, and I was like, I don't think that'll work because I'm allergic. We have Theo. It's just like a lot of different factors that we weren't really ready for. But then I was like, well, let us just try to see how the cat works in our house, because she was already being fed the allergen reducing food. So I wanted to see if it would work. Like, does that actually work? And it did. And over time, as we both love animals so much that like after we had her for a week, I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute and she's our baby.
And she surprisingly got along really well with Theo after the first 2 days, and we were like, that's kind of crazy. Like they really clicked. So I think
she's super outgoing. She's not shy at all. I'm used to more skittish cats, but she's just like,
she does not care.
Yeah. Like I'll drop something and it'll be loud and
she'll stare at it.
Like I'll react more than she would, honestly. Yeah, the cat distribution system, it found us.
If you remember that last video where I was begging the cat distribution system, and it finally came.
Chris is leaving now to go edit his video. He's been working on his YouTube channel, Chris Library. I'm actually wearing the same thing that Chris was wearing in the video. And right now,
Winnie's inside the lamp.
She likes to sleep under it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to set up a fan right now.
Okay.
The floor fan, because it's been hot. Let's take a quick break to talk about Blueland, the sponsor of this video. So I first discovered Blueland through a plant content creator I watched named Wild Fern. She's been using their products for the longest time, but I've held off on it because I wanted to finish out my soaps that I already have, because most often using what you have is the most sustainable solution. Now that we've ran out of soap, I wanted to give Blueland a try. So the coolest thing about Blueland is their packaging. So all of their packaging is either recyclable or compostable with no single-use plastics. The hand soap tablets are economical, unlike traditional hand soaps, because you don't have to pay for the bottle every time. And the refill tablets for the hand soap start at only $2.25. I got the hand soap, which comes with the Forever bottle and a few tablets. It's honestly kind of a fun experience creating the soap. I feel like I'm a chemist when it fizzes up. First, you fill your Forever bottle with water, then drop the tablet into the bottle and wait a few minutes till it fully dissolves, and put the nozzle back on. So I really like the soap, but the Forever bottle is my favorite part of the Blueland experience. It's a foaming dispenser and dispenses the perfect amount of soap. Blueland has other products like their toilet cleaning tablets, which work similar to the hand soap tablets. You just drop it in, let it dissolve, brush, and then flush the toilet. Blueland is offering my viewers a 15% discount off their first kit. Just click the link below and hi Winnie, and use code Benji15 for 15% off. I was shopping around for a fan, and I was looking for something that just looked like a regular fan, because I feel like so many fans nowadays, they're just trying to look like they're not a fan. Like, why do you look so weird? Like, why are you trying to hide the fact that you're a fan? I spent like 20 minutes just now trying to figure out how to extend this fan, but I think the telescopic pole in this thing fell out. There's nothing that extends here, so I called the company. They didn't answer, but hopefully they send me a replacement. In the meantime, I'm still gonna set it up. It can't get any taller, but it still works. We are gonna put it right here, because this is the best area for the fan to oscillate. I guess I could just put that on top of here so it's taller, but would that look weird? Let's see, does this look strange? Chris is looking at me funny. Well,
I don't think it
doesn't look that weird. It's not the best thing ever, but I mean, it's practical, so we're just gonna go with this. Okay, let's see how this works. The babies are sleeping. We have Theo right here. How cute is he? And then look at Winnie over there. She's so cute. Okay, not Theo. So here's the other fan from the same brand. By the way, the brand is called Good Housekeeping. This one's also pretty nice. So I wanted to show you these pots. So my friend Justin, he made these pots. He's a really amazing ceramicist. And these pots are gonna be used for client homes that we're working on. And they're so beautiful. Handmade, large pots. Let me put it on this table so you guys can get a better look. He also made these saucers to go along with the pots. They're seriously so beautiful. There's no glaze on the outside, so it has a really nice texture to it. I find that I like unglazed pots. He also made this kokedama saucer, which is so pretty. You guys know I've been kind of into my kokedamas lately because I finally figured out how to grow them with live moss. We are going to be collaborating together to make these and sell them. So I'm really excited because these are just so amazing and perfect for kokedamas. Like, look at how nice this presentation is. I'm gonna bring out all of my kokedamas that I have to do a little show and tell, just to share them. Kokedamas and gardening, those are the top 2 plant-related things that I'm into right now. The lighting in the dining room isn't very good right now, so we've moved out into the living room. So I currently have 4 kokedamas. Let's go through them. So this first one is my favorite. It's also the first one I made in this style. This is a pink sarissa. And then the moss is a sheet moss that I got from my friend while I was in Oregon. So when I was in Oregon, in her backyard area, there was moss growing, and I just took a piece of it and I brought it back with me to California. And the TSA agents were so funny. They were like, "What is this?" And the other person was like, "I think it's moss." And the first agent was like, "Okay, I've seen weirder stuff before," and then they just put it back, and I was just listening to the conversation, and it was so funny. Because I mean, I guess who is bringing moss in a bag on the plane? But yeah, this is my favorite. It flowers. It had like 1 flower for a little bit just now, but earlier there were a ton of flowers, so this thing was like mostly pink. It's very beautiful. It flowered in the springtime. Soon I want to do a kokedama tutorial video because I feel like I've figured these out. It's such a perfect ball. Like, the moss is just growing so perfectly. And then this next one is the second one I made. I had a different moss on it before, but I just switched it out to this moss, which I believe is the same moss that's on my first kokedama. It's not as nice of a ball yet because I need to trim it, let it regrow, trim it again, and let it regrow, and then that's when it forms that dense mat that creates the very nice spherical appearance. So for pastrada looks really good, kind of like as a kokedama or a little bonsai, because it takes on a tree-like appearance on its own without you having to really do anything to it. This one uses a different moss. It uses Leucobrium glaucum, which is the cushion moss that I use as my top dressing. And so I mixed in a bunch of different plants with this one. So I used a grass. This is called AR Mini, this red plant, and it's actually an aquarium plant. So I took this from my aquarium and then I grew it out of the water. So I really like the white star grass because its flower looks like a white star. I love when like plant names make sense. My last kokedama, it's also Sephora prostrata. I just put this together 2 days ago, so it hasn't really settled in yet, but what is a good sign so far is that the plant isn't dropping any leaves. Let me know if you guys want a tutorial. Before I would use sphagnum moss for the inside, and then I started using soil, but now I use kokedama. So, and that method has worked so much better for me now. So this is kind of random, but in the video I made about interior decor regrets, I got a few comments pretty much saying that I got lip filler, which I thought was really funny and strange because I was like, why did they think I have lip filler? And then I watched the video back and I was like, oh, I guess it kind of does look like it, because I've been applying so much lip balm and Vaseline on my lips every day, because if I don't, my lips just like get super dry and they start peeling. Just addressing the lip filler allegations, I don't have it. I'm Vietnamese. Vietnamese people, they don't need it. So it's a little bit later in the day now. I changed my shirt. Oh, my collar's messed up. I changed my shirt because the other one was too hot. This one's linen. And yeah, they nap for most of the day, which is really nice. But now they've woken up because it's, what time is it, Chris? Like 6 or so? Yeah, now that it's 6, they're waking up and they're playing and they're so cute right now. Look at this thing that we have for Winnie. So it's a backpack, but it also turns into like this tent. So that way we can bring her outside. So let me transform this to the backpack. Look at that. Look how cute it is too. Okay, we roll this up. So there's all these air vents on the top and then also on the side. It's such a cute backpack too. Look at that. So we're gonna take her out later today. Take her out on his back, and then also bring Theo on a walk. Oh, she's eating right now. Oh, you can see her. We got like an elevated area for her food so that way Theo can't get to it. Okay, we're out on the balcony now because I think that my strawberry is ready to eat. If you saw my last video, there was one strawberry plant growing on my balcony that had a little strawberry, and now it's really red and dark. So I think it's ready to eat, and I wanted to taste test it on a camera with y'all. So I ended up adding straw as mulch on the strawberry plant, and here is my little tiny strawberry. So this is a native California strawberry, but yeah, this is way smaller than I expected. Okay, let's test out this little strawberry. It's a little bit sour, but it tastes pretty good. It's like a compact, dense strawberry flavor. I finished that with like one bite, like one chew, and it was gone. But it was good. So hopefully I get some more. She's in the bag. She looks like she kind of likes it. She also loves going outside. Like every time we open up the balcony, she wants to go outside. And before we got her, she used to like live outside at my brother's girlfriend's place. So yeah, finally she gets to go back outside. She was found on the street, so I wonder if she misses it. I think she likes it. We're just gonna do our typical walk that we do with Theo, and we'll see how she does. Kitty. She sees a bird. Decided to come back home, and now we're on the balcony because she always wants to go on the balcony. So now that we're here, we can turn this into the tent. That way she has a little bit more room. There we go. That's a cat tent. I think she likes it. The next time you see us, we're gonna be in Ireland. Our really good friend Gloria is gonna watch Theo and Winnie while we're gone. So yeah, they're gonna be well taken care of. Okay, goodbye. Bye.